Greetings, my audience. My name is Zamsha Daniil. I am the first year student of software engineering, and today I want to present you my talk about the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. So, the main task and purpose of my talk is to inform you what exactly is Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, its significance for Ukraine, and a little bit of history, how it was founded, and a little bit of improvement it had over the years, and of course, how Russian occupation affected it. So now let's start. Let's see our plan of presentation. Firstly, I'll tell you what the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant exactly is and what significance it has for Ukraine. Then I will tell you about funding of this nuclear power plant and its improvement over time. And in the end, we will look at how the Russian occupation affected the operation of this nuclear power plant and what threat it poses to Ukraine. Zaporizhia Nuclear Power Plant, or ZNPP, is a nuclear power plant in Ukraine, in a steppe zone near the former shore of Kakhovka Reservoir in the Zaporizhia region near the city of Enerhodar. It is the largest nuclear power in Europe and third largest in the world in terms of total capacity. It consists of 6 nuclear power units of 1 gigawatt each. The plant generates about 40 billion kilowatts of electricity annually, which is a fifth of total annual electricity production in the country and half of its production at Ukrainian nuclear power plants. So now we can see how really important this nuclear power plant for our country. History of ZNPP. The decision to build ZNPP was made in 1978. In 1981, the phase construction of the station began. During 1984 to 1987, 4 power units were commissioned. In 1989, the 5th power unit was commissioned and the 6th only in 1995. After the launch of the 6th unit, IIFEP, or International Institute of Finance and Economic Partnership, USA, awarded Zaporizhia NPP with the Birmingham Torch. This award is given to enterprises for successful economic survival and development in a condition of the emergence of market relations. In January 2021, a historic event took place when the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant has finally reached its full design capacity for the first time in its history. After the completion of the scheduled repair of 5th power unit and commissioning of the 615 kilovolts power transmission line from the ZNPP to Kakhovka substation, which made it possible to supply the full capacity of the plant of 6,000 megawatts to the power system of Ukraine. Previously, the plant's capacity had a grip cap of 5,300 megawatts. Capturing by the Russian occupiers. On March 4, 2022, the 9th day of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the nuclear and thermal plants were captured by Russian forces during the battles of Enerhodar. The station continues to be operated by Ukrainian personnel under Russian control. During the shelling of the ZNPP, the occupiers damaged a number of facilities on its territory. According to preliminary estimates, they caused losses in the amount of 18.3 billion Ukrainian hryvnias. Without evidence, they accused Ukrainian nuclear workers of storing weapons on the territory of the plant, tortured and killed them for confessions. From the Russian missile systems located at the station, the occupiers regularly attacked the city of Nikopol. In the event of an accident at a nuclear power plant, radioactive cesium-137 may be released in quantities dangerous to human health. A large dose of it increases the likelihood of cancer. The area of the potential exclusion zone can be up to 30,000 square kilometers. It's 1/20th of whole Ukrainian territory. Everything will depend on the type of incident. The greatest threat of pollution exists for Zaporizhia and Kherson regions, the Dnipro River downstream, the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Sea will be contaminated. So now we came to a conclusion and let's sum up everything that I said. The ZNPP is the largest nuclear power plant in Europe and the third largest in the world. It consists of six nuclear power units of 1 gigawatt each. In 1981, the phased construction of the station units began. Still, Zaporizhia nuclear power plant reached its full design capacity in January 2021. We also reviewed the consequences of the Russian occupation and threat posed by the seizure of the ZNPP to Ukraine, as the area of the potential exclusion zone can be up to 30,000 square kilometers. I've said everything I wanted to say, so on this my talk presentation ends. Thank you for your attention.